guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. So in today's video I'll be talking about some me time, what I actually do in my me time and why I realize that me time is so important. We have seen some terrible times since last year, 2020, and even 2021 wasn't entirely great. Now we as people have different ways of healing with it. Some people like to cook. I for one was one such person who actually started cooking in the kitchen. Not really fancy things, but yes, I did. But there are other ways of healing as well. Like for example, these are all tangible things. I mean, I'm not going to talk about deep thinking or anything like that. For a me time, when I'm alone, when I'm stressed out, what I actually do. So let's quickly get started with the video. So the first thing that I do is I go through a lot of journals. I mean, I love journaling, I love writing, and I don't really actually follow a particular order of writing. I just take a diary, a notebook, a loose sheet, but you know, I like to keep it compiled. If I'm writing in one diary, I'll keep on writing in that, and it is so therapeutic. I pick up a pen, I pick up paper, and I start scribbling whatever thoughts come to my mind, whatever I feel I'm undergoing, any kind of a stress, happiness, any sort of an emotion, positive, negative, I just pen it down. And that diary is actually separate from the to-do list wala diary. I have definitely undergone a situation where I feared what if other people will read it, but now that situation no longer exists. But if that is a situation with you, you can be cryptic about it, or else write and just throw it away. That is also a possibility. You don't have to keep everything that you write. Just the process of writing is so therapeutic. So I have gone through tons and tons of diaries, notebooks, and all of that, and this is a habit that I built up, I think, when I was around I would say 13 years of age. I was in school, not really having the best days every single day, and so I used to, you know, feel compelled to write because it was very difficult for me as a child to confide in anyone. Though I had a friend, I had one really good friend, but sometimes there are certain things that you feel you want to keep to yourself, and then diaries really helped. I mean, they definitely do help a lot. So that is one thing that I love doing. Next up, of course, I love to take care of myself. I take a really deep bath. I love that, and before doing that I actually apply some sheet mask. I think sheet mask is very relaxing. You can also couple, you know, certain activities for me time together, such as, you know, applying the sheet mask and then writing. I think that also works really well. So I'm going to talk about these sheet masks that I recently discovered. This is by Pond's, guys. So we all know Pond's is a really good brand, and they've made really affordable sheet masks. This is only for 75 rupees, and I believe that this is the cheapest sheet mask that is available by such a good company right now in the market. So that is a plus there. And they have different types of sheet masks. I think there are 5 variants in here, and they are all for different purposes. By the way, look how cute is this PR packaging. It came in a PR, so it is like a wardrobe. You just open this thing up. The sheet masks are actually hung up in here, and then there's also a drawer where there's a manual that gives you all the details about the sheet mask. So thank you, Pond's. It's such a cool PR packaging. I'm really thankful that you introduced me to these amazing sheet masks that are like a part of me time right now. I simply love it. So there are 5 variants in here, as I told you guys. These are actually called as Pond's Vitamin Duo Sheet Masks. The first one is Pond's Vitamin Duo Sheet Mask Detoxing. It has 100% bamboo charcoal fabric, alcohol free, paraben free, dermatologically tested and suitable for all the skin types. It has vitamin B6, bamboo charcoal, and it gives pure detoxification. And the serum that this particular sheet mask has is a 15 times much more moisturizing, which I think is really good. So I don't ever throw away the serum. Once I apply the sheet mask, whatever remains, whatever serum is there, I apply on my neck, hands and feet and everywhere, because it's very moisturizing, very nourishing, and does the job so well. So this is the first one. The second one is a Vitamin Duo Sheet Mask Nourishing. It has vitamin E and avocado extract in it, and it gives you a really soft and supple skin. And again, this has 15 times more moisturizing serum, so that is great there. So the next one is Pond's Vitamin Duo Sheet Mask. This is the hydrating sheet mask, and it has vitamin B3 and coconut water. I think this one will be apt for this season because it's very hot, very humid, so I think this would be really great. This gives you dewy, radiant and a purified skin, and it is, I mean, all of them really smell amazing. Next up, we have a plumping sheet mask, and it has vitamin A and tomato extract. I would say it not only plumps but gives you that radiance as well, I think, because of vitamin A. Vitamin A is apparently very good for skin. Even tomato is very good for skin. So yeah, this is really good, and it actually gives you a really firm and a youthful skin. So I think I really like it. This would be my favorite, and of course this charcoal one, because it is detoxifying. So this is really great. Next, I have a brightening one, and this has vitamin C and pineapple extract. This one is great again. So these are the 5 variants of the Pond's sheet mask that are really affordable and very easily available in the market. This actually is my favorite thing to do. So just take out one mask, apply it on the face, relax for 15, 20, 30 minutes. Whatever serum is left behind, just apply it on your hands and your feet, on your neck, and just read or whatever, or write in your journal or whatever, and just let the serum do its job. The goodness is absorbed into the skin, and after 15-20 minutes, sometimes when I'm really lazy, I leave it for 30 minutes, and there's a lot of serum in this as well. Can I show you? You just have to see a lot of serum. So that I like to use on my hands. There is still a lot of it inside. When I take the sheet mask off, the feeling that I get is the best ever, because I feel so relaxed. I feel so calm. My skin feel much more nourished and moisturized, and I never rinse it off. I mean, I just leave it like that for the serum to penetrate further into the skin, and just let it be on my skin, and that's about it. I absolutely enjoy using Pond's sheet masks, as it is very hydrating and enriched with many vitamins such as vitamin E, B6, B3, C and A, and these do such a good job. So whatever your skin is deficient in, you can surely go for that one specific sheet mask. I am deficient in everything, so I like to keep a backup of all of these 5 sheet masks, and I use them as and when I feel the need of a particular one, I go ahead and use it. So you can go ahead and buy whichever you like, or all of them if you like all of them, because these are super affordable, currently the cheapest in the market, and they are really amazing. So yeah, definitely give this one a go. I will leave the link of it and everything else that I'm mentioning in the video in the description box below. You can go ahead and check that out. It is currently the cheapest sheet mask in the market from such a good brand, Pond's. So I would highly recommend these sheet masks. So next is the part of my me time thing. I love coloring. I think I've mentioned this before as well. Coloring gives me a feeling of calmness, of course, but it also builds up my focus, I would say, because when I have a coloring pen and something to actually color in or fill in, that is the time I actually make plans in my head for other things. So that way I actually focus on what I have to do, what I have to achieve, because coloring actually does not require any brain activity. I won't call it a brainless activity, but it does not require a lot of thinking. It's very mechanical. So while I'm coloring something, I'm always thinking about the next thing that I have to do, or the next project that I have to plan, or the next chunk of syllabus that I have to complete for my examination. I really find a place of peace and satisfaction when I'm doing this. So I would say it could be anything for anybody. I have also tried my hands on embroidery, but I'm really bad at it. I'm just building my way up, so that's why I did not really include embroidery, वो जो सुई धागे से होती है, I did not include that right now in this video of mine, but I find that extremely satisfying as well, but I'm not a pro at it. So that is also very healing and therapeutic. But coloring is something I find easy. The sources are very easily available. You can get yourself these are very affordable books by Mandala. And these are amazing coloring books, very intricate designs, so they require a lot of focus. And I would say when I'm coloring, I feel like I'm meditating. I definitely get tired after coloring. So they're small intricate places, and I use this color. This is Camlin brush pen, and they are like watercolor only, so the pens are not really that rigid. They're flexible pens, so you have to have a particular pressure on the pen. It's a very amazing process. Love coloring because that gives me the time to mull over things, to think over things, and to decide about my future activities. So that is the time that I really enjoy. Also, even if I'm not planning what I want to do, if I'm very stressed out, like if something is bothering me or something is troubling me, or if I'm undergoing any kind of emotional turbulence, coloring gives me that satisfaction, because my mind is involved in doing something, my hands are involved, so I'm not actually thinking about that particular problem, that a person or whatever, a situation that is actually creating a problem in my life, and I get tired, so I easily sleep. So if you have trouble sleeping, I would say that you know, including coloring can be a great fun activity as well. So I really enjoy coloring, and I don't really, you know, go for any kind of a color combination. I go with any color, and it's just a fun activity. So I just shut all my brains, I shut my heart, and I just open my eyes and keep my hands busy with coloring on these beautiful booklets. Next, as a part of my me time activity, I love to read. I have not read a lot, but I aspire to read as many books as possible. So every year I have a goal कि इतने books तो at least I should finish. So I have a bookshelf. If you want, I'll give you a tour of it someday. It is not really very exhaustive, but I'm just slowly and gradually building that up. But 3 books that I recently finished, of course, I reread this one, Becoming by Michelle Obama. A great book. If you've not read it, please go ahead and read it. It is also available in paperback on Amazon. Then on your recommendation, I definitely did get Priyanka Chopra Jonas's Unfinished, and I read it. It's a very well written book, I must say, because generally when something is authored by a celebrity, I do not find that articulation in the process of writing. So, but it is a very, very well written book, that I definitely have to say. And one book that I really appreciate, and I'm sort of glad that I read, is this one. This is Neena Gupta's Sach Kahun To. I finished reading the book. It is a very simple book. You can just go through it like a breeze. It's very it's written in a very simple language with a lot of personal anecdotes that actually give you a learning experience. So I have learned a lot from this book, and I think she's an amazing person, and it's great that people are coming out and actually sharing their you know, moments of failures and moments of success and everything, you know, with us. So it's a book that's going to give you a lot of insight as to how, you know, a person should struggle, or as to how a person should rise up when they fail. It's a good read. So these are 3 books that I recently read. This is a me time activity that I really want to give more time to. So every day I take out at least 30 to 45 minutes to read a book. And how I do it, I actually apply the sheet mask, set an alarm on my phone for 30 to 45 minutes, and then pick up a book and start reading it. And I stop whenever the alarm buzzes or the alarm goes off. So that's how I know that even if it is for 30 minutes or 45 minutes, at least I've done something that probably is not giving me you know, a result then and there, but of course I'm learning so much from a book. You know, there are only 2 things you can learn from. First is traveling, and the second is, of course, through a book. So we can't travel really right now, and not all of us can be travelers because of a lot of reasons. So I think a book is a shortcut way of learning, and I'm trying to, you know, make my way up from 30 to 45 minutes to 1 hour. I'm going to gradually increase you know, my time of reading. So that was it, guys. Those were the things I prefer doing during my me time, and I have found my soul kind of enriched. It is very important to involve activities in your every day-to-day you know, process of life or living. That would necessarily not give you a result then and there, but will definitely help you in the long run. And you know, peace of mind is that one thing that you actually earn through giving yourself some me time, some healing time, some space where you can just be yourself and do whatever you want and not be bothered or bogged down by anything that is happening in the world. So that was it in this video of mine. I would love to know your things, what you love to do you know, when you're free, alone, and when you just want to relax and, you know, you shut the doors to the world to the people who bother you, who stress you out. What do you do in your me time? Just let me know in the comment section below. I think that's going to be really insightful and would be really helpful for a lot of us. So thank you so much guys for watching the video. I'm going to leave the links of everything that I can find that I've shown in this video of mine in the description box below. You can go ahead and check that out. And yes, I would really appreciate if you've liked this video, give this video a quick like, because that really motivates me to work harder. And if you're not a part of this beautiful family of mine here on YouTube, you can subscribe to my channel. It's totally free of cost. Just hit on that subscribe button, then on that bell notification on karne se, you're gonna get updates on my future videos, and then you'll be the first one to watch my video. And yes, if you have any question, any concern, any queries, anything that you want to say to me, or anything concerning the video, please feel free to write that in the comment section below. I would definitely get back to you. I will definitely answer you there. So thank you so much once again for watching. I will see you in my next video very soon. Till then, take very good care of yourself, and I love you all so much. Bye guys. Bye.